What if the key to protecting the franchise's future wasn't just in the standout names, but in quiet bets that almost went unnoticed? While all eyes were on the big draft picks and already established veterans, something unusual happened after rookie minicamp. A name practically forgotten on the NFL radar caught the attention of the Commanders and earned a contract. We're talking about Phillips. Yes, him. The offensive tackle who was a third-round pick but barely saw the field in recent years with the New York Giants. A player who, at first glance, wouldn't cause a stir, especially coming from an offensive line harshly criticized last season. But Adam Peters saw something different. And when Peters sees potential, it's worth paying attention. The Commanders' general manager is building something different in Washington. A culture where competition is the rule, where no one has a guaranteed spot. Not even the newcomers. And that's where Phillips comes in, with valuable familiarity with Bobby Johnson, the Commanders' offensive line coach, and with a history of someone who has already faced adversity in the NFL. He arrives with a single goal, to prove he still belongs. The mission won't be easy. The starting line already includes strong names like Laramie Tunsil and promising rookie Josh Connerly Jr. Phillips will need to stand out in a group where every snap counts. It may seem unlikely, but in football, nothing is decided on paper. Sometimes, it's in the quietest battles that the most impactful comebacks arise. Now, only time will tell if Phillips will be just another name in training camp, or if he can truly surprise and earn a spot on the 53-man roster. So, fan, do you believe Phillips can surprise in Washington? Comment here and share your opinion with the Burgundy and Gold Nation. If you like this video and want more analysis like this, subscribe now to the Commanders Fan News Today channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss any updates. But why would a player like Phillips, with so few snaps last season, still attract interest from a franchise in full rebuild mode? The answer may lie in how Adam Peters sees raw talent, not as finished statistics, but as moldable raw material. While many general managers look only at numbers, Peters goes beyond. He looks at context, cultural fit, a history of overcoming. And Phillips, despite the doubts hanging over his performance with the Giants, carries something that can't be taught: resilience. And in a team that just heavily invested in protecting a rookie quarterback like Jaden Daniels, every backup must be ready to step up when the moment comes. Nothing can be left to chance. Still, there are no guarantees. Phillips received no promises, not of a starting role, nor of staying on the team. His contract is more of an opportunity than a full vote of confidence. It's an invitation to fight and to show he deserves to stay. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere is on alert. The coaching staff is watching, the locker room culture is under observation, and every rep in practice could be decisive. Bobby Johnson, who knows Phillips well from their time with the Giants, knows what to expect, both the best and the worst. And that brings us to the real question. Will Phillips be just another name in preseason stats? Or could he write a new chapter in his career within an ambitious and rising project? The Commanders have already proven they know how to recognize hidden talent. Now, it remains to be seen if Phillips is ready to prove he can still be relevant. As we wait for the next training updates and the final roster decisions, stay tuned here on Commanders Fan News Today, where you not only get the headlines, but what's really behind them. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and turn on notifications, because here you follow every step of the Commanders' rebuild in real time. And as a Commanders fan, I have to say, it's exactly this kind of move that makes me optimistic about the franchise's new direction. Seeing Adam Peters betting not only on well-known names, but also on players like Phillips shows that we finally have management that understands the value of depth and competitive culture. We're moving away from that vicious cycle where only the stars of the moment get opportunities, and into an era where every position must be earned, not gifted. Of course, Phillips' past raises doubts. He didn't shine with the Giants and barely had a real chance to show consistency. But sometimes all a player needs is the right environment, the right staff, the right motivation. And honestly, if there's a place where all of that is starting to flourish, that place is Ashburn. I'd rather have a hungry Phillips trying to prove his worth than a complacent veteran just going through the motions. This Commanders offseason has been about giving new chances to those willing to fight, and as a fan, I fully support that. So, do you also think Phillips can surprise? Or do you believe he's just another name in the rotation? I want to know your opinion here in the comments. And if you enjoyed this content, you already know, subscribe now to Commanders Fan News Today, turn on the bell, and keep following every detail of this new era in Washington. The rebuild is just beginning. And when we talk about rebuilding, we're no longer talking about empty promises. For the first time in a long time, the message in Ashburn is matching the actions on the field and behind the scenes. The arrival of Dan Quinn as head coach, combined with Adam Peters' tireless work, has created an environment where talent matters, but mentality matters even more. It's this kind of mentality that will protect Jaden Daniels, not just physically, but also in his development as the new face of the franchise. And that's why every piece of the offensive line, even a name as overlooked as Phillips, can make a difference that goes beyond what we see in practice. The Commanders are making it clear, if you want to be here, you have to fight for it. This culture of merit and effort may not generate headlines every day, but it's what sustains championship teams down the line. And as a fan, that gives me real hope. Because as much as we dream about wins and playoffs, the foundation of it all is a solid base. And that's exactly what's being built now, player by player, snap by snap. We're far from being a perfect team, and the road will still have stumbles. But the difference is that today, the direction is clear. Today, we have a plan. And even better, we have serious professionals executing that plan with precision. So if you're as excited as I am about this new chapter of the Commanders, go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment below telling us which player you think will surprise this preseason. And of course, subscribe to Commanders Fan News today to keep following every step of this journey. The restart has already begun, and the battle for every position is just heating up. And you know what's most exciting about all this? It's feeling that, after so many years of frustration, injuries, coaches treated like chess pieces, and aimless direction, the Commanders are finally rediscovering their identity. It's no longer about chasing magical solutions, but about building a real team from the inside out. From the locker room to the field. From the offensive line to the heart of the fans. Seeing names like Phillips being tested, seeing rookies earn real space, and veterans being challenged every day. It shows that no one is comfortable. And that, my friend, is exactly what separates an average team from a franchise ready to rise. Jaden Daniels won't succeed alone. He'll need a wall in front of him. He'll need a team that believes in every detail, from the special team to the practice squad. And while names like Phillips won't be on the jerseys in stores, it's guys like him who keep the engine running. And I, as a fan, see that with pride. Because it means what's being built in Washington isn't just a team to compete, it's a team to inspire. The truth is, the success of a season isn't defined only in September. It starts now, in the quiet practices, in team meetings, in the small decisions no one sees. And it's exactly in those moments that the Commanders are winning. So don't underestimate the impact of a discreet contract, of a player hungry for redemption, or of a coaching staff that's watching every move. The future is being shaped right now in Ashburn, and you're following it all here on Commanders Fan News today. If you believe in this new era, show your support, like the video, comment your expectations for this season, and share with other fans who are also ready to believe again. And of course, if you're not part of our community yet, subscribe now and turn on the bell. Because here, you live the Washington Commanders from the inside in every detail. See you in the next update. And until then, hail to the Commanders.